What is up, farming family? How y'all doing today? Today, we're checking out 6-0 Black Diamond Infinity. This is the same shape as their double black diamond, as is their regular black diamond with the edge guard. I'm gonna have the specs pop up. This is their raw composite paddle. I'm gonna give you the RPMs, the twist weight, the swing weight, all those numbers. I have a code for them. It's Farmer10. If you use that at checkout, you will get a 10% off. I will get a kickback from that. Thought I should let you know that. But yeah, let's go over this poppy paddle, y'all. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about with this paddle was the pop. Okay, in terms of 16 millimeters, this was by far one of the poppier paddles that I've played with. Now, I'm not going to go out and say that it's as poppy as the new Yola Gen 3s, or it's as poppy as the Gearbox, or as poppy as the Annalee Waters paddle. I'm not going to say that. What I will say though is this does have more pop than literally all the other 16 millimeters besides those that I just mentioned. Like a crazy good amount of pop. So if you're wanting speed ups or anything to just launch off the paddle face, this is the paddle. Now, with the edge guard missing, what will happen is you will lack power, which is the next point I'm getting to. The pop, crazy up there in terms of pop, but you are going to lack in terms of power unless you add some sort of weighting to the side or, top of the paddle. I don't like adding it to the very top. I'll tend to put it, along the 4 and 8 o'clock areas. But in terms of power, this isn't going to like blow you away or anything like that. It's going to be very subpar in terms of power. But what it lacks in power, it's got into pop. Now, since I was talking about the pop and it being crazy up there, you can imagine how the control is going to be. If you're not very focused and putting in a lot of effort to do your dinks, your drops and stuff like that, you're going to sell them long. That's just part of it. A poppy paddle is less controllable. A more plush paddle is more controllable. You can generally tell how, reviewers are going to feel about a paddle's control based off of what they say about the pop. But if you can dial this in doubles and use the poppiness to your advantage for, hand battles and stuff like that, I feel like you will eventually be able to control this. This isn't going to be like a Gearbox or the Yolas where you play with it and then you're like, okay, I got to put this down. In terms of spin, I got 2002 RPMs, which is really, really good. Anything over the 1800 range is going to be classified as medium high to high tier spin. So just know that you're going to be able to shape the ball and do anything you want to when it comes, to this paddle. I noticed when playing with it, there was a lot of ball dust collecting on it, so it is eating at the balls when you're putting top spin or slices or anything like that on it. When it came to the swing weight of this was 113. Okay, as you guys know, the edge guard versions have a swing weight of anywhere from like 115 to 118. So without the edge guard missing, it's obvious the swing weight's going to suffer a little bit or be a little bit lighter. But if you're wanting the extra plow through that the edge guarded versions have, you can always add lead tape to get it back up to those swing weight numbers. But I honestly liked it without lead tape. It made it swing, a lot faster through the air. And for the overall weight, it was 8.2 ounces. So overall, I don't really care much about the weight, but the swing weight was pretty low. And I'm about to get into the twist weight numbers and my kind of weird opinion about that. When it came to the twist weight was 5.6. Okay, that is a really low twist weight, but that's what you expect when you don't have an edge guard on a paddle. So it will have a better chance of twisting in your hands when it comes to off-centered shots. Now, how does that convert to the sweet spot? I feel like the sweet spot is a little bit better than what the twist weight number indicates. If I was to guess on a number of the twist weight based off of how the sweet spot feels, I would put it closer to straight like 6.0, 6.0. But yeah, that's what it feels like in terms of, feel for the sweet spot for me. So edge, the lead tape's going to be needed for the people who are missing edge guards. But for me, I like the swing ability and maneuverability of it not having lead tape. So I opted out of using lead tape for this paddle. In terms of value for your money, this one is over the $200 threshold of what I usually recommend for people. Now, when I played with this paddle, I really, really enjoyed it. I feel like there's going to be people who can utilize the pop off of this paddle and the crazy good spin and make this their main paddle. Probably without using lead tape as well, because I feel like lead tape's a waste on this. So when it comes to value for your money, I think it's definitely worth it. What you're going to see is with some of these other paddles, when I talk about their pricing and stuff and how it's overpriced, it's based off of other paddles that play identical to them that are cheaper. And this one plays like its own paddle. There's nothing else like it on the market right now that's edgeless and has the raw composite face. So I feel like the price is pretty on par and fair. Because if I was to buy a paddle and I played with this, I would not be, upset or anything if I took this to tournaments. I feel like I would do a really good job with hand speed, hand battles, speed ups, anything where the ball's coming off the face with a significant amount of pace. But yeah, until next time, stay safe, have a good day, drink plenty of water. Peace, y'all.